They can't even see me. See if they can now. Can't even fucking see me, bro. How about now? Alright. You can see me now. Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Mr. X with another video. 2K23, we're going against Detroit, going against Indiana. Man, let's get into it.
Get the perimeter, go over.
Man to man, got my boy.
Here's Murphy.
Zion here.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Detroit. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. We're coming right back. Don't. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Jones and Ingram run the wings. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 4. That's the Pelicans' 5. Back to Jones. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Woo, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass, securing the ball and sending it right back.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bagley. And again, it's Detroit. New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
He's right. That man is right. He know what he's talking about.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Pelicans miss again. Ingram's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's MP. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Pass to Daniels. Back to
That's
McCollum.
the same people.
Here's Murphy. He's covered by Bagley. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McCollum's shot is off.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. For three, McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Pretty good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas.
Do what you gotta do,
the
man.
shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now, and the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Setting the floor for Detroit. MP is out there with Kate Cunningham. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Diallo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Diallo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your... opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Daniels.
Blah.
Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And a foul called on the way
Good
up.
block.
So he'll
Good
take
block. That was
2
good.
from the free throw line. That's
Gonna be
on
win
James
number 24.
Wiseman.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And
Jones.
Valanciunas drops
That's my
them
last
both.
name, Jones.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Cunningham passes to MP. The shot's good on the assist.
Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate the support. You know, as a fan, as that you're a fan of my channel, I love you. You're a fan of my videos. I love my fans, and my fans love me. What I can to support my fans, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do.
By Cunningham. MP's got 20 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
McCollum's shot is off. Well, Smitty, and in terms of numbers,
Pass.
Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, BA, it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force.
Oh,
not
my
just
goodness,
a
I couldn't
low-post
make
scoring
it in.
machine.
New Orleans has gone
I
0
thought
for
I
3
could.
here in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Murphy. And he takes it in for the
Could've
layup
blocked
off
it.
a very nice feed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Bagley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line.
assist.
He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you, but I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
And that one drops.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just...
That foul, man. He put me on the bench.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
These are just conversations. Again with Gatorade. Get 15%. I can do all those. 60 or 20. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Not a problem. How much money I got? I got about 4,000 on me. Let's do another game. Hold up. Upgrade them up a little bit. Just a little. Just a little bit, bruh. Spend about 2 racks on this guy. He needs the help that he can get. A more speed. Interior defense. Break. Oh, that's right. I ain't got.
Look all game. Yeah.
This game regardless.
Oh, I stopped him.
Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. Going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball.
Everything's going to be that in transition. So the best we can sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in. Switch up.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy.
Oh my God.
You really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got MP, Diallo out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Duren, and it's Cunningham in at the 2.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Moran finds Adams. Cunningham against Bane. Here's Morant. Beautiful dish.
Okay, me and Morant
goes
gonna
down.
have some competition.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
MP against Brooks. And here's MP for 3.
Come on.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Brooks. Shoots over Duren. Duren pulls it in. Cunningham looking it over.
Back, man.
MP outside. Carries it from 3-point range. MP's got 6 points.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me yet. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges.
Ridge.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Here's Morant. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Shot good by Diallo.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now here's Diallo, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. MP against Brooks. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Shots good by Duren.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
That's right. You got to make them pay for it, man, no matter what.
So both teams changing it up here.
Do what you can. All right.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Memphis moving it around. Tillman passes to Kennard. Bane inside the 3-point line. And another miss by Memphis.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw good, Burks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Bane. Back to Jones. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bane. And it's John Morant in for Kennard. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. MP's checked in for Alec Burks, and it's Cunningham in for Hayes. On the court for the Pistons, Marvin Bagley is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's MP. Then
get the
it's
foul.
Cade
Do not
Cunningham.
get that foul.
And it's Duren in at the 5. Jones, no luck. Detroit leading by 18. Diallo the pass to MP. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
He's going to force them to have to make
That's how we
adjustments.
do
That's
it.
number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Jones. Here's Aldama. Duren pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans lit up the floor. He finished with 23 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one. Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now, MP. Following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. Now Jones. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Diallo the pass to MP. Shoots the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched
Playing
in the last
basketball. Let's hope I
And a
win this
lot
game.
of that begins
You can see
with
the score,
effort.
50 to
Putting in the
23.
work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
And a different look here for the Pistons.
23, actually.
Wiseman's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. Hampton's checked in for MP. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And so it's Detroit up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Let's hope I win, babe.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. They get it again. And Duren slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
The 3 from MP. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Bane passes to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Detroit. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Bane finds Adams. Rebound, Detroit. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
MP, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Morant. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now Brooks,
after
just, the miss 3 from MP.
Played that safe, huh?
Morant passes to Adams.
Adams
over MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
It's delicious.
The first one falls, and for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people.
Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Game dies.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
On the court for the Pistons, MP is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Memphis on the break. Rebound by the Pistons. Diallo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Man,
he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
But I
just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do? Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Morant against MP. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that one's good, Morant.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Shoots from 14. Bagley with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Morant surveying the D. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
This is who we're going up against next. Mr. Oh, bless me. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and comment, and tell your friends and your families to check out X Gamer 13. We are our own tribe, and the tribe is called the X's. It's my I don't know. But yeah, you guys have a good night, and thanks for coming out. For those who came out and watched, and I will be calling one of y'all. I'm not sure. I might maybe now, maybe a few minutes. And happy Memorial Day to all the loved ones that who, you know, passed and worked lives, what's up, you know. But yeah, thanks for coming out. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.